Hello and welcome to my channel. Age is just a number and my name is Barbara Jean. This is a channel for women over 40, over 50, over 60, over 70 and beyond who have a love of fashion and beauty. And today it is about beauty. But if this is your first time here, welcome. My channel is for the mature woman, as I said, over 40 and beyond. Yes, I am a personal stylist and I specialize in style for the mature woman, but today we're going to be talking about beauty. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to see me. It means everything. If you have not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button down there. It means everything to me. So, and ring the little bell. You'll be notified every time I make a video. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about two little holiday products that that I found at Sephora, and we have got here we'll do this one too. This is the NARS Unwrapped Mini Eyeshadow Palette in Orgasm. This is a lovely little palette. Here's the colors right here. And then we are talking about the NARS Orgasm Mini Lip Duo. These would make excellent gifts for the mature woman, or for any woman, I think, really, but the mature woman, I think, would really fall in love with these. These are great little stocking stuffers, cute little gift together. I think they were $25 a piece. So this is the eyeshadow palette, and then we have in this one is a lip balm and a lip oil, and they're just absolutely lovely. So if you want to see how I got this look using these products, a few others, and bringing out my tried and true standard Orgasm blush and Laguna bronzer, and all the ways I've used that, hang tight and we'll get started on it right away. Let's get this started. So I'm going to be talking about these two little holiday gifts and see what I think and share my thoughts with you by NARS Orgasm. Yes. Now, I have had this little palette for a long time, and it's just lovely. And this is, and that's the thing with, especially like blush, because I like to use different ones, if I can get a small one, and they still make the small ones, that, yeah, I can get a better price, and it suits me just fine. So I don't need a huge thing of it if I'm going to switch different ones, because I like to switch around my makeup. So this one, I don't even know how long I've had this one, but it's NARS and Orgasm and Luna blush right here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, all I've done is my foundation, which today I use the Lancome Tint Allée. And then I have powdered lightly with my La Mer powder. And then I spritz it with my MAC Prep and Prime. Let that dry just a second, and then do a damp sponge bounce on it, and it gives it a lovely finish. I've already done my eyebrows. Got some moisturizer sitting on my lips, so now we're ready to go in with a bronzer. So what I'm going to do for this, I have this wonderful little brush here. It's a BH Cosmetics, and if you can see, it's kind of an oval shape, so it fits perfectly into there. So I'm just going to dip into there, and it looks like really dark, but it's not really. It's really a beautiful shade. So I'm just going to go underneath my cheekbones here real quick and do a little bit of the bronzing. Get the edges of my forehead a little bit, under my jawline a little bit, All right, so there's that. Now I love this little, this is a Sephora brush. I've had it forever. It's just a round blush brush, which I think it works great in this. This is that Orgasm. Beautiful pinky peach color. And I think it's a universal. I think it looks good on just about everybody. So, yeah, buddy. Uh-huh. All right, so what I'm also going to do while I've got it out, I have another little brush that I absolutely love, and this is by Sephora as well, and I keep it in its little foam plastic container here, and it's called a Pro Fan Detail. You see that? It's a fan brush, small but thick. And this is absolutely perfect for if you want to do a little bit of contouring on your nose. That's why I bought it. It is the perfect brush for this. So I'm using the Laguna from NARS as the contour and bronzer. All right, so that is done. So are we ready to open up this little palette and start playing with it? I am. All right, I had to put that back up. Okay, so here it is. And I'm trying to see, does it have a, it's just unwrapped eyeshadow palette. You know, these make such great little stocking stuffers. And let me see, how much did I pay? Sorry. I got it at Sephora. And let's see. I believe it was $25, if I'm not mistaken. They don't have it. I bought several things and they don't have the exact name out here, but I believe it was $25. So I wanted to play with this. This is my first time. I haven't touched it. I've opened it, but I haven't touched it. So here we go. Here's what it looks like when you open it up. Okay. And here's the back of it, and it says Orgasm on here. And then we open it up, and it has a little mirror, and I haven't even taken the, let's do this together, for an orgasm. It's silly, isn't it? But I've taken the sheet off the mirror, and here's the little eyeshadow palette. Can you see those colors? Aren't they pretty? It's nothing wild and crazy, but neither is the Orgasm blush. I think it's just gorgeous. So they're all, some are more shimmery than others, except for the one matte, which is this pinky, dark pinky coral right here. So what I'm going to do, because there is no, let me see, there is no transition shade in here. You know what's perfect for that? Your bronzer shade. Perfect for a transition shade. So let's do that. Let me get my switch pan ready. And I'm going to take a Morphe M456, just a little bit oval brush here. And I'm going to go in to create a transition shade. I'm just going to start with that. So I just want a bit of a transition shade. So that's a tip, ladies. If your palette doesn't have a transition shade, grab your bronzer. Same with something else here, and I'll show you a bit too that I like to do. All right, so I just do this light one layer at a time. And I like to take mine just a little bit above my brow bone. All right, see the transition shade getting there? All right, so what I'm going to do here is, well, let me see. I'll go ahead and do one eye and talk to you while I'm doing it, and then I'll just magically go away and the other eye will be done. So this is, and I'm trying to start it from where my brow is here. And I'm not leaving a whole lot of space in between the, and I'm looking in my viewfinder right there, between the white, or not the white, but the between the brow where there's nothing on it, and I'm just kind of coming to the corner of where that brow is, and then I'm just brushing it in. So you can see I've created transition, and then I'm going to take just for a fluffy blending brush and just kind of smooth that and just make sure that I haven't left any raw edges there. All right, so I've got a transition shade laid down. So now what I want to do is I want to cover my lid with something that's going to be light enough to make my lashes show through. So what I think I will do is I'm going to go in, because you've got a pink and a peach, and that's the whole thing about the orgasm. It's a combination of peach and pink. You can choose both, or you can choose one or the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with, I think, this first one here in the corner. So we're going to do a real simple look here today, but it's this pink one right here. And I don't know that they have names. Yes, they do. The names are Full Moon, Wild One, Maximum Pleasure, Pattaya, Danger Girl, and Seduced. I love all the sexy names. Yeah, so apparently this one's going to be called Full Moon that we're going to go into. So I want to take a flat brush, and this is a Refer 02, into this one right here. If you can see it right here, this one right here. And I'm just going to lay that down on my lid. You see, isn't that pretty? You could do this, just this with the bronzer look would be pretty as well too. And just leave it at that if you want to. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a small crease brush. Remember, ladies, as we get older, smaller brushes are our friend. So this one is a Morphe M507. It's just a very small crease brush. So I'm going to go back in with that Laguna. And I'm just going to go in and kind of deepen that up a little bit. Underneath. Not on top of the brow bone, but just in that actual socket. I'm just going to bring a little bit more of that in for definition. So, all right. And then kick it in from back here a little bit more. Sorry, that was my phone. Is it anything important? No, it's from Ulta. Okay, so what I think I will do is, I'm so crazy, I want to use this bright coral here. So let's go in with this, I'm looking here. Okay, this is, where'd it go? I think I've decided I need some more little paddle brushes. All right, here's another one. This one is a Refer 28. Maybe I need a couple more 28 in O2s. But I want to go in with this bright coral mink matte shade. Oh, look at that on the brush. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, I'm going to be careful so that I don't put too much. But I'm just coming in slightly from the edge and over. See, it's starting to take shape here. I'm going to turn it on its side and come in a little bit. And I'm just building up kind of like that 7, the reverse 7 there. Or the outer V, as some people like to call it. Do a little bit of blending. That's very pretty. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to use my finger on this one right here, which is called Danger Girl. It is almost a dark pink coral coppery color. It's just, you see that? I'm going to add it to my eyelid here at the back corner. Not back corner, but the outer part of it. So that's what we've got so far. Wipe my finger off, and I'm going to go in with this Refer 28 again. And I'm going to pick up this very, very light one, which is called Wild One, to do in the corner. There we go. Now, I'm going to use my finger to go back into Full Moon. Can you see that? And kind of bring that over, because it's a shimmer as well too. And bring that over to where the other one, Danger Girl, is. Very pretty, 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 pretty. Now this is not, like I said at the beginning, this is not a dramatic palette. This is for someone, I think it would be a wonderful gift for a mature woman to do, who doesn't do drama type makeup, just everyday looks, but then wants to still sparkle and shine too. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take, this is a Sephora brush, and this is a shader, and it's a little bitty shader, little bitty. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to go in to my Laguna again. Get it on both sides of the shader, tap it off, and then gently rub into the lash line. Now I had already tight lined my upper lid with, and just rubbed, it was a ColourPop brown eyeliner, gel eyeliner, and I just rubbed it into the lashes from underneath. I don't want to put an eyeliner on top of my lid because there's only so much you got to work with, and I want the shadows to show through. And if I put a big line up there, you're not going to see the shadows. So I'm just lightly taking this bronzer, Laguna, rubbing it into the lash line. And then now I'm going to take it up to that eyeshadow up here, just ever so lightly to connect the two. It's a very soft and subtle look. You just kind of build it as you go along. That's a thing about some of these, like when you're working with the bronzer, you can just build, and do it a little at a time. So got that going on. Now what I want to do is take a angled looks like an eyeliner brush, no name here, and I'm going to go into that pinky coral right there and add a little bit on top of that bronzer, just a little bit, starting kind of in the center, or in the not quite all the way into the corner. And then I'm going to take that glitter one, the one that is so pretty, Danger Girl. I'm going to get some of that and drag it slightly through. There on the outer part. And then I'm going to take, where is it? It is a soft, rounded, pointed. This is, I love working with this one. This is by Sonia Kashuk. These are like $5 at Target, and these are just so wonderful for lots of different things. So I'm going to go into that first one, that little pink one, which was Full Moon, that I put like right in here. I'm going to go in with that and round it on the tip, shake it off, and then I'm just going to kind of rub that in slightly, kind of to mix all those together a little bit, kind of blend them there. And then I'm going to take my finger into that first light one again, which looks like Wild One. And I'm going to use that to go under the brow as a highlight up there. All right, now I'm also going to take it and use this as a highlighter on top of that blush right there. That's lovely. All right, so that is the look. Now I did want to, I'm thinking I'm going to go in, because this is kind of, let me just see how this looks with this. Pulled it out, I wanted to kind of see. Yeah, I think this will work. This is a waterproof liner by Chanel, and it's called Ardent number 918. It's kind of a coppery color. So I'm just going to go into my bottom waterline with this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and I'm going to magically come back, and the other eye is going to be ready, and my mascara is going to be on, and then I'm going to show you about the lips and the products that I bought for that. All right, I have my mascara on. Now, what I wanted to do is, because I wanted to go over really quick the other little kit that I got, and this is called the Mini Orgasm Lip Duo. And what is in here is two little items here, a lip balm and a lip oil in the colors Orgasm. So what I'm going to show you, this is the Orgasm lip balm, and I have nothing. I had nothing on my lips at this moment, so it's just very sheer. So it is just a balm. Now, I wanted to show you these things separately so you could see. But these two, these make great little gifts for, I mean, you know, for stocking stuffers for somebody who doesn't want to wear, you know, like a lipstick all the time or something, or who is still wearing a mask and just needs some lip protection underneath there. So this is with just the lip balm. So, and this was, I believe, $25 as well too at Sephora. So here's the lip balm. So I'm just going to go ahead and blot it off so I can show you on the Kleenex there's like nothing. I mean, very, very, very pale pink on there. So I wanted to, and I guess I could show you on my arm as well too. Very, very light. Okay. So, and then this is the lip oil in Orgasm. And it's got the doe foot applicator. And I'm going to put that right below. I don't want to tump that over. But it is just very light as well too. So if I put this on my lips, it's very luxurious, but it is still just an oil. So what I'm going to do now is that I've showed that to you. I'm going to put it with a color and show you the lip oil on top of a color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the process of the concealer, and I'm going to contour my lips, and I did a video on that. I am addicted to the contouring of the lips, and I'm going to use for the lipstick the color, this is a Pat McGrath, and it is in Emanuela. Let's see if it does have a number. Somewhere, 133. Okay, so I'm going to do the contouring and powder and get ready, and then we'll do the lipstick with the lip oil on top of it, and I'll show you there. All right, so I have contoured my lips, and first I used my Marc Jacobs concealer just to take the color out, and then I lightly powdered them on top of that with the Milani Prep Set and Go. Then I did the contouring, and I used the NARS Laguna in this palette to do the contouring on the outside. And then I have used my Milani Color Stay lip liner in the color Natural. It's just a nude, okay? So, and again, I will leave the link down below to the video to where how I do contouring of my lips that I'm addicted to. It just really makes my lips look fuller. So, and as an aging woman, or I don't want to say aging, well, we aren't aging, but mature woman, you know, that's one of the things that happen is our lips tend to get thinner and everything. So, to get a fuller lip presentation, it is a more youthful presentation. So what I'm going to do is this color right here. I said it is Pat McGrath, and it's this beautiful shade here. I thought, and let me just show you. NARS does have an orgasm lipstick in satin, but it's just very, very pale. I thought it would just look beautiful with this color story in this palette. So that's why I chose it. So we're going to put the lipstick on. Now this was actually purchased, I think, last year at the holiday season. Beautiful color. Now, as in with the lip process that I do on contouring, I overdraw or outside just a little bit with the nude lip pencil. All right, so, and my lips, I always feel like they're crooked. I always feel like they're crooked. In that one spot right there. All right, so now I'm going to take the lip oil from the Orgasm, and I'm just going to touch it right there in the center, just to give a little bit of shine right there in the center. So, all right, so this is my look. So I think this would be great for a holiday, dinner out, date night. You know, if you're wanting to, you know, dinner, drinks, even lunch. You know, I think it's a beautiful color story. I think it's soft enough, but it still has a punch. And I think it's perfect for the mature woman. So, and I think it's all the colors that would work well on any woman. So, yeah, I would love to see what you think about this. Tell me what you think. Have you tried the Orgasm line of their products, or it's a color, it's not their product, but yeah, it's a lovely, lovely color. The Orgasm blush has been out for years, years, and it's still going strong. It is still it's not a fad. It is a standard. I think they've got different highlights now. They've got a lip gloss in Orgasm and in Super Orgasm, I do believe. So they've got some lovely, lovely products. So I would love to hear your feedback on this and what you think. And so that's it. I'm just going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much, ladies, for hanging out with me. And remember what I tell you, ladies. I tell you every single day to get up and show up, because you are worth it. So until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day.